What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? This is your review for Put a Ring on It Season 1, Episode 6. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you like this video. Okay, so we left off with Michael deciding whether he wanted to go on a third date with, um, I forget the lady's name, child. But, I guess I need to learn her name because, hell, listen, after 3 dates, we dating. After 3 days, that's when you start wearing your good panties because you're not sure how the evening gonna end. After 3 dates, you talking about maybe, listen, 3 days is a commitment. Okay, date 1, y'all hit it off, cool. Date 2, you want to see if it wasn't just, a genie in a bottle. By date 3, you kind of feeling this person. And like I said, some people's date 3, that's the Netflix and chill date, and you wearing your good drawers. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Michael and Shay. That's all I'm saying. Michael, here's the thing. I feel like you are checked out. I feel like you are feeling this girl. And even if she ain't the answer, she's enough of a distraction away from Shay. I know you love her. I get it. I get that. You love this woman. But I think you've also figured out that she ain't the one. That she ain't the answer, and it ain't the answer. And that ain't, that's a, listen. Anyway, Michael said he want to go on a third date because the second date they got sidetracked by his boundaries. Oh, the boundaries you broke? The boundaries that you crossed, that you agreed to at the beginning, but you decided not to adhere to, those boundaries? So y'all's second date was hijacked by the fact that you broke the rules. Really, Michael? That's what we're going with? That's the excuse we're going to use to... Alright then. Then we learned a little bit more about Hollywood. Hollywood said, hey, listen, I really ain't really had it. I haven't really had any good examples of healthy relationships. And he talked about his mom. And, he said that his mom was never married, and she did it by herself. And he even said that she would sort of do things to kind of manipulate her. Manipulate him. And he said at times he felt like his mother didn't even want him. He even said something about his mother leaving him at the park one time. And I'm like, wow, like that's a lot. That's, excuse me, y'all. That's not the excuse to say, okay, well, that means that what you did to Ashley is okay, but it definitely gives you, some insight. Now, listen. Hollywood and Ashley are clowning at this point. Ain't neither one of them leaving the other one. I just don't feel they are. Hollywood's date came to the house, because all of them are going on dates this week. All 4 of them are going on dates this week. And Hollywood's date came to the house, and first of all, I don't know why they keep having these people come to these people's house. I just think it's bad enough that we dating other people, but you gonna have them come to my house? Okay, that's a bit much, but okay, that's me. Hollywood is clowning. He praying and all this other stuff, talking about some, Lord, I got 2 women I'm dating at the same time. I mean, it was fun, but you can see where I think they're sort of past the jealousy phase of this process. Because I don't think that either one of them really feels like there's a danger of them going anywhere. I just don't feel like that. And Hollywood had a good conversation with his date. They went to the park or whatever. And, oh, no, I'm sorry, y'all. They went to the park or whatever. But it was cool. But I just didn't see... I don't know. I mean, she seemed nice. She seemed nice. Whatever. Ashley went on her date and she went skating. Now, I do think Ashley was really vibing with old boy. He's from New York and he is nice looking now. He's nice looking. And I mean, I think he's kind of Ashley type to look like. He muscular and all that good stuff. And they had a good date. They really did. They would clown with each other. They both had good senses of humor, like they were skating. And Ashley is clearly a skater. I mean, she was off the break. It looked like she even bought her own skates, child. She was ready, rocking and rolling. And Oh boy, you know, he knew how to put one foot in front of the other without falling, but he certainly was not a skater. But no, he certainly was not a skater, okay? But he was a fun time, you know. He could laugh at himself. He had a sense of humor about himself. It was cool. It was definitely cool. They looked like they had a good time. Um, Michael and Shay, listen. Michael went out on his date, and his date said the same thing I said. His date was like, you know, I mean, we on our third date. I'm starting to feel some kind of way. Like, I feel like I'm in a holding pattern, but you get to go back to your girl at the end of every day. And it is starting to, she signed up for it. She knew what she was getting into. It was what it was. But it is starting to get to a point now where it's like, okay, what's really good here? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's really going to happen here? But they had a good date. Now, Shay, see, this is the thing I don't like about Shay. Shay plays too many games. She plays too many games. Shay got on this dress that is totally inappropriate. It's totally inappropriate. It's a body dress and it's got cutouts all the way down the side. So either she don't have on no drawers or she got on a thong. Either she don't have on a bra. Well, no, ain't no either. She don't have on a bra. Ain't no way she can have a bra because she ain't see no bra straps. And Michael was telling her, like, you doing too much with that dress. And you really trying to piss me off and I don't appreciate it. And you were. Now, I can't say I would be mad about it from the point of view of this man is gone on the third date with the same woman. So, Michael, you kind of can't be jealous. He sat down and had a whole conversation with old boy talking about some be respectful. And as long as you're respectful, then we won't have no problems. And I really feel like that's because of the way Shay was dressed. Not so much how jealous he was. But I think it might be a combination of the two. Might be a combination of the two. Anyway, but Shay, you was playing games. Because you wore that dress to get the reaction that you got. And like I said, I see both sides of it. Because, again, Michael, you gone out on the third date with this woman. And, listen. Okay. Michael, I already talked about Michael went on his date. I mean, it's the same woman. They still flirting. They like each other. He like her. She like him. And I did talk about that because I said she talking about how she's sort of in a whole pattern. And she kind of feels some kind of way about being in a whole pattern or whatever. Tamika and Vince. Vince's date he clicked with as well because it sounded like she was a teacher, but she's artsy. Because he was saying that he was a photographer, and she said, oh, I teach a little bit of photography. And so I feel like that's what she said, is that she teaches a little bit of photography. And so they were into photography or whatever. And they sort of clicked on that. They had a lot in common from that aspect, from the artsy aspect of things. Tamika's date seemed cool. I don't remember a whole lot about her date, so I feel like it wasn't that eventful. But she said that he did a lot of talking, but it made her feel good because with Vince, they don't really do a lot of talking. They don't really talk a lot, you know. But I don't think there was no real click there. I think it was just different, and it was something she enjoyed because it was different. Now, we come back together, and a few things happen when we come back into the big group. One thing that happened is Tamika and Vince have a whole moment. I mean, a whole moment to the point where Dr. Nicole has to be like, okay, hold up. Time out, okay? Tamika boo, baby, sweetheart, sugar plum. This ain't the relationship for you, okay? You shouldn't have to think this hard. You shouldn't have to work this hard. Y'all can't get past the infidelity. Some people can. Some people can get past the infidelity and they can work it out and they can be in a better place. Y'all can't. Your mind will not allow you to move past it because you are always looking for something to be wrong. You are always looking at what he's not saying to prove that he's doing something that he's not supposed to be doing. He could say, you know what, I left my umbrella at home today, and that's why I got caught in the rain. And you, in your mind, what you hear is, I gave my umbrella to the girl I'm seeing, and I let her carry the umbrella home so she wouldn't get her hair wet, and that's why I got stuck in the rain. That's what you hear. That ain't what he said, and that may or may not be the truth. But you can't take anything that he's saying for face value, because in your mind, you always feel like he's lying to you or hiding something or manipulating something to hide an infidelity. And you can't function that way. You just can't function that way. And Vince is like, listen, I can't, like, okay, I screwed up, but you're not even allowing us to get past it. You're not allowing me, like, everything I do makes you think that something is wrong. And so I just don't think, I don't know how y'all get past it. Y'all need a whole lot more therapy, and therapy that don't involve other people. Like, y'all probably weren't the best couple, because with the infidel. Listen, but when it was all over, said done, honey, Vince said he want to go out on another date with the girl he went on a date with. Child, he said he got some things common, and he want to talk to her some more. Now Hollywood said he don't want to go out on another date with the chick he went out on a date with, because he felt like more than one date is cheating on Ashley. And that's what he has said. But Ashley says she want to go out on another date with her skating buddy. She sure does. Michael and Shay, listen. Michael said he want to go out on another date with Shay. After he said he was jealous of Shay's date and her going out on a date, but he want to go out on another date with his chick. Michael, look, y'all dating. That's your girlfriend. You got 2 girlfriends. 4 dates? You got 2 girlfriends. And I know y'all talking. You ain't gonna sit here and tell me that y'all not communicating outside of this show. Y'all exchange phone numbers. You already said that she could contact you on social media, because that's probably not breaking the rules. You found the loophole. A DM is the same as a text message. If you DMing somebody all day long, y'all might as well be texting each other. It's the same conversation. It's the same difference, just a different medium. Now, Shay, even though I don't really be feeling you and I don't be saying it for you sometime, girl, you got every right to feel some kind of way and be in your feelings. You got every right. Because listen, 4 days, I'm going to make it easy for you, bro. We don't go together no more. We done broke up. When the lease up on this apartment. I'll be here to the lease up. I ain't trying to mess up nobody's credit. I'll be here to the lease up. And then, because this, 4 dates? No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Nope. So anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. That's pretty much what had went down. That's how it had went down. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.